What's up guys, this is JamesBl0nde with OnRPG.com, and getting back into the groove from the holidays, the game that I've been recently playing among others is an MMORTS that was released by Reverie World Studios called Dawn of Fantasy. This is a medieval fantasy game which takes place in a persistent MMO world while teaming up a raging war against other players, all while trying to complete the in-game quests for influence points and other rewards. As the game starts out, the main selection screen is set up in the wake of war, and there are several different game modes to choose from: Online Kingdom, Kingdom Wars, and Single Player. Plus, from here you can set up all your in-game options. In Single Player, you can choose from two different types of skirmish games, Le Siege and Castle Defend. Le Siege is a skirmish where you take a small, medium, or large army up against an AI castle to try to take over their estate. This mode allows you to choose the location or castle you want to invade, which in turn determines which of the three races you are fighting: humans, elves, or orcs. You then choose your race, set the difficulty, and the season, whether it's winter or summer, as well as the size of your reinforcements, which helps fine-tune the difficulty settings. Seeing that after a short while in battle you receive reinforcements, you may want to have a large backup army on its way if you've been weakened badly by your enemy, unless you're up to the small or no reinforcements challenge. Castle Defend is set up pretty much the same way, only this time you have your own estate to defend, while waves of enemies attack you according to the settings you choose. You choose your castle according to the race you wish to be, and also set up to 2 AI opponents, their army size, and how many waves they are sending your way. And once again you choose your difficulty, season, and reinforcements. Single-player skirmish, as the game tells you, is great for brushing up on your combat skills for challenging other players in Online Kingdom. Seeing that the game is played online long-term, you want to learn these things early to know what to expect when invaded later on. The next game mode I'll talk about is Kingdom Wars. This is a combination of skirmish and MMORTS gameplay that you'll find while you play in the Online Kingdom. This is also a single-player game mode. In this game mode, you choose a kingdom name as well as your home city. You select from 12 already built towns to command and get paired with an AI opponent. In the beginning, you choose from 3 objectives, whether that's unifying your realm, conquering the other 2 realms, or taking over the world. Either way, the AI opponent has the same goal and will simulate PvP combat by attempting to lay siege to your towns.
Drums of war ring out across the realm of the orcs. The Barak Madara, strong and proud, are ready for blood and conquest.
Seeing that you've selected an already built town, economic management is simplified. It's basically put on autopilot. And city construction and questing have been left out so that you can focus on growing your army and not your empire. The main view of this game mode is the world map view. From here you can group your units into armies, merge or split armies, and set up camps near enemy strongholds for better leverage.
Masar army been assembled, waiting for orders.
Getting good at this game mode means that you can be in good shape to take on other players in the Online Kingdom.
Burak, thrilled to see you, Mada!
What? Hey, leave my mother out of this. Anyway, after an epic battle in this mode, if you've conquered a town, it and its resources are yours to keep. But in order to do this, you have to keep your army healthy and trained. Plus, you may also hire some mercenaries for gold to grow your army large. Online Kingdom is the primary game mode, and if you like to micromanage, this is what it's about. In this game mode, you will begin your empire from scratch, and this is harder than it looks. I played as a human race, and from here you start off with a couple of swordsmen, peasants, and a town hall, which is your center of business. Your town also has its own NPC in which to receive quests. Your first quests are to build houses to increase your population cap, as well as create more peasants.
Thy workers have completed a building.
Your next quest is to kill off the enemy outlaws and goblins in the area that are terrorizing your peasants. This gets you exploring your area pretty well. After completing quests, you'll get rewards such as additional resources, livestock, or other things that can aid you in your new estate, such as a horse cart, which reduces the travel time for peasants carrying resources. You also earn influence points or wealth when completing quests. These are used to build more advanced buildings such as stone walls, research new techniques, or even speed up production. After a long while, your town grows and begins to look like this. Here, I've built a barn for housing livestock for food, a blacksmith for researching upgrades like masonry, and I'll start producing more units by building an archery range and later a barracks. Now, in the very beginning of Online Kingdom, your construction goes extremely fast, sort of like a faster pace RTS, but after the first 5 quests or so, everything takes a long while to construct. This archery range will actually take 5 real hours to complete, unless of course I speed production for the price of an influence point. But one really cool thing about this game being an MMORTS is that you can leave the game and your kingdom still continues to manage itself as long as you set it in motion.
Welcome back, Your Grace. There's a hot meal and a nice bath waiting.
You can also leave your hometown to venture off and trade or wage war with other cities or players, and all your workers will remain doing what you left them to do.
There's no place to put all our gold. Thieves are stealing it.
Now, starting off, everything you're going to build in the first quest are going to require lots of wood, so it's good to have at least 8 to 10 groups of peasants chopping wood, and a few others gathering food and gold. This is key to a good economy. As you wait for more quests, or wait for your army to be created to complete a quest, you want to research some of the efficiency upgrades. But be careful because you will run out of wealth very fast. Now, this is a buy-to-play game, but if this happens, there is a cash shop online which allows you to purchase wealth or influence points that keeps the game rolling. I myself ran out of influence points early by speeding production and researching new tactics like flaming arrows for my archers. But nobody has threatened me this early in the game, so it kind of worked out. I also plan on skipping wooden walls and going straight for some stone palisade, but I wouldn't suggest this either. Later quests have you switching to your world map and creating a small army to travel across the land to either stop a peasant uprising,
another loyal army has been assembled for you to command,
or punish a noble traitor with Sir Lentoth.
Swordsman, go!
An NPC battle companion sent from the king to aid your estate. As you engage the enemy, you want to make sure your commanding officer is healthy. If he goes, so does the rest of the battle. You also want to keep an eye on ranking up your troops by the points they earn as they level up. With these, you can increase their health, sight range, strength, damage, and health regen. After these quests, your army may have become weak in numbers, so the following quest suggests you hire mercenaries by setting up camps in different parts of the lands. A really cool aspect of this is that you can set up a camp in lands occupied by other races and still hire mercenaries from either the orcs or the elves. Considering I had a strong army of archers, I figured I would travel to the swamplands to hire some strong melee orcs to take care of the noble traitor Sir Lentoth was concerned with. After hiring some crazy orcs, this time I was ready.
Here, good mother.
As you manage to build your empire, which to be honest with you can take a few weeks, you can battle other players in battles such as these. By this time you should be able to build siege weapons that will help you scale enemy walls, or pelt them with flaming projectiles from your trebuchets. But be careful, flaming projectiles will hurt you just as fast as you can hurt them. The action-packed part of this game definitely shows as intense battles work their way into massive wars and bloodfests. The graphics in this MMORTS are well done and every little detail shows. While in any battle, be sure to have your peasants loot the corpses of all your fallen enemies for resources. This is a really innovative feature and can be very rewarding after the cost of war. Dawn of Fantasy is one MMORTS that gives you both options of playing a fast-paced RTS adventure or set back on your empire and let it grow like some turn-based games. I love the way the micromanagement is set up nicely. It's there to use, but it's also relaxed so you can spend more time on the battlefield. All in all, I suggest you add it to the list of games to play for the new year and check it out for yourself. And with that said, if you want more information about Dawn of Fantasy or other MMO games, be sure to hang out at OnRPG.com. Thanks for watching my impression of Dawn of Fantasy. Don't forget to...
Some of thy workers are doing nothing, my lord.
Just a second. Hey! Get back to work! Anyway, hit that like button. I'm JamesBl0nde. See you out there, gamers.